Judges. Israel forgot God and failed to drive out the Canaanites. Description of the 12 judges. Oh boy. Alright, Othniel. The Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord. They forgot the Lord their God and served the Baals and Asherahs. The anger of the Lord burned against Israel, so he sold them into the hands of Cushan Rishathaim, king of Aram Naharaim, to whom the Israelites were subject for 8 years. But when they cried out to the Lord, he raised up for them a deliverer, Othniel, son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother, who saved them. The Spirit of the Lord came upon him so that he became Israel's judge and went to war. The Lord gave Cushan Rishathaim, king of Aram, into the hands of Othniel, who overpowered him. So the land had peace for 40 years until Othniel, son of Kenaz, died. Alright, so Othniel, son of Kenaz, 40 years peace. 40 years peace. 40 years peace. Son of Kenaz. Caleb's younger brother. I don't remember who Caleb is. Alright. Ehud, the left-handed judge who killed Moabite Eglon in the bathroom. Shamgar. Who's Shamgar? Shamgar. After Ehud came Shamgar, son of Anath, who struck down 600 Philistines with an ox goad. He too saved Israel. 600 Philistines with an ox goad. With an ox goad. What's an ox goad? 331. To kill 600 Philistines with an ox goad was quite a feat. An ox goad was a long stick with a small flat piece of iron on one side and a sharp point on the other. The sharp side was used to drive the oxen during the times of plowing, and the flat end was used to clean the mud off the plow. 8-foot-long ancient ox goads have been found. In the time of crisis, it could have easily been used as spears, as in Shamgar's case. 600. It's not bad. Alright. Who else do we need to know? Barak and Deborah, who freed Israel from Jabin and his commander Sisera. Yeah, Deborah was the prophetess, and the judge, she was like a prophet, female prophet. That was very interesting. In a court, Deborah, a prophetess and wife of Lapidoth, was leading Israel at the time. She held court under the palm of Deborah between Ramah and Bethel in the hill country of Ephraim, and the Israelites came to her to have their disputes decided. And then Barak said to her, "If you go with me, I will go, but if you don't go with me, I won't go." It's kind of wimpy. Alright, I also need to know about Sisera, who died from a tent peg. Who killed him? Sisera, however, fled to the tent of Jael, wife of Heber. Jael, I should probably know her name too. Jael, wife of Heber the Kenite. Sisera, however, fled on foot to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite, because they were friendly relations between Jabin, king of Hazor, and the clan of Heber the Kenite. Jael went out to meet Sisera and said to him, "Come, my lord, come right in. Don't be afraid." So he entered her tent, and she put her covering over him. "I'm thirsty," he said. "Please give me some water." She opened a skin of milk, gave him a drink, and covered him up. "Stand in the doorway of the tent," he told her. "If someone comes by and asks you, 'Is anyone here?' say no." But Jael, Heber's wife, picked up a tent peg and a hammer and went quietly to him while he lay fast asleep, exhausted. She drove the peg through his temple into the ground, and he died. And that was the end of Sisera. Gideon, who required fleece but defeated a huge Midianite army with only 300. Tola. Who's Tola? Tola. Tola, where are you? Tola. After the time of Abimelech, man of Issachar, Tola, son of Puah. It's an unfortunate name. Son of Puah. The son of Dodo, rose to save Israel. He lived in Shamir, in hill country of Ephraim. He led Israel 23 years. 23 years. Tola, Jer. He was followed by Jer of Gilead, who led Israel 22 years. He had 30 sons who rode 30 donkeys. It's nice they didn't have to double up. They controlled 30 towns in Gilead. It's a lot of 30s, which to this day is called Jer. When Jer died, he was buried in Cameron. Alright, next. Jephthah, who after a rash vow sacrificed his own daughter. Does he give his daughter's name? Jephthah. Here we go. And Jephthah made a vow to the Lord, if you give the Ammonites into my hands, whatever comes out of the door of my house to meet me when I return in triumph from the Ammonites will be the Lord's, and I will sacrifice it as a burnt offering. Then Jephthah went out to fight the Amorites, and the Lord gave them into his hands. He devastated 20 towns from Aor to the vicinity of Minnith as far as Abel Keramim. Thus Israel subdued Ammon. When Jephthah returned to his home in Mizpah, who should come to meet him but his daughter, dancing to the sound of tambourines? She was only a child. Except for her, he had neither son nor daughter. When he saw her, he tore his clothes and cried, "O my daughter, you have made me miserable and wretched because I made a vow to the Lord I cannot break." "My father," she replied, "you have given your word to the Lord. Do to me just as you promised. Now that the Lord has avenged you of your enemies, the Ammonites. But grant me this one request," she said. "Give me 2 months to roam the hills and weep with my friends because I will never marry." She has amazing faith, but no name. It's very sad. Daughter of Jephthah. No name. Ibzan, Elon, Abdon, Samson, who was a Nazarite, killed 30 men during his wedding, was betrayed by Delilah, and committed suicide in Gaza while killing many Philistines. Alright, now he was the last of the 12 judges. So let's go back. Ibzan. Where's Ibzan? Oh, they're all grouped together. Ibzan, 30 sons and 30 daughters. He gave his daughters away in marriage to those outside his clan. And his sons, he brought in 30 women as wives from outside his clan. Ibzan led Israel 7 years. Elon, the Zebulunite, led Israel 10 years. Aden, son of Hillel from Parathon, led Israel. He had 40 sons and 30 grandsons who rode on 70 donkeys. 40, 50, 60, 70, that works out. He led Israel 8 years. It's a good thing I know who they are. Danites, who capture carved images and household gods to use. Danites, all right. And the Benjamites, who act like Sodom and Gomorrah when a Levite stops in Gibeah for the night. I remember that story. It was not a nice one. Danites here. Danites. Well, that was the first one. Benjamin, a Levite and his concubine. Where are you going? Where did you come from? He answered, we are on our way from Bethlehem in Judah to a remote area in the hill country of Ephraim where I live. I have been to Bethlehem in Judah, and now I'm going into the house of the Lord. No one has taken me into the house. We have both straw and fodder for our donkeys, and bread and wine for ourselves and your servants. Me, your maidservant, and the young man with us. We don't need anything. You are welcome at my house, the old man said. Let me supply whatever you need. Only don't spend the night in the square. So he took him into the house and fed his donkeys. After they had washed their feet, they had something to eat and drink. While they were enjoying themselves, some of the wicked men of the city surrounded the house. Pounding on the door, they shouted to the old man who owned the house, bring out the man who came to your house so we can have sex with him. Degrade him and then kill him. The owner of the house went outside and said to them, no, my friends, don't be so vile. Since this man is my guest, don't do this disgraceful thing. Here, look, my virgin daughter and his concubine. I will bring them out to you, and you can use them and do whatever you wish. But to this man, don't do such a disgraceful thing. But the men would not listen to him. So the man took his concubine and sent her outside to them. Not the daughter, I see, though. And they raped her and abused her throughout the night, and at dawn they let her go. At daybreak, the woman went back to the house where her master was staying, fell down at the door, and lay